I didn't call you a whole author. Andrew, I didn't call you a whole author. Looking at your name. I'm so sorry. How you doing there tonight? I met you online today. I think you're gonna be good tea. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You might need
We're
some
gonna talk.
Obamacare for your vision.
You better, boy, you better stop blowing now. You better get off. You better get your ass up out of here if I bloop bloop. I'm joking. But we finna take a little intro. Okay, we got that over with. What's going on? We had a little thing going on online, huh? Was you going back and forth with anybody today?
Not
Or
today.
you just got on? You just agreed with me, and it went from there, basically.
I semi-agreed with you.
I mean, it's all good. You can semi, or you can all the way, or you can not agree at all. So that's how life works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I semi-agreed with some. I just love the
I
way
mean, it was me. See, I'm a person. I go down the line and check you. Now, see, I had to, determine myself on my business. I'm looking every 5 minutes. I'm like, boom. I was like, what the fuck? All right.
Well, when you put up a little post, you got everybody want to come in.
But I mean, normally people, you'll get 1 or 2 people here and there or whatever.
Like 20 or 100, huh?
Yeah. What? Like they was black mad, like super black mad. Like
I mean, we all know Puffy. We all know Puffy Shiesty. We always knew that.
Right. I know that too. But at the end of the day, the reason why I say leave him alone, right? Because at the end of the day, we have to start being in fault for our wrong, bad behavior, our wrong decisions. Stop trying to be so hungry to get something, read about it, understand it. Stop walking indoors because you know that he's a famous person or he could do this. Oh, I'm going to go with the flow. But once you go with the flow, you see all the money he done made, right? Because he didn't put a lot of money out. Now he's doing what his part, he's getting what you guys agreed to. So now the black public is mad with him. You get mad with the white folks too.
And my thing is, Puffy been messing up careers for years.
Well, I mean, I'm not disputing nothing you're saying. Like for me, Puffy ate off a lot of people, right? But at the end of the day, when you own a business, then you start understanding why he did what he did. He wanted growth. He wanted to eat. He wanted to be as successful as he was, right? So therefore, you know this, but you started going knocking on this man's door, and you started crying. Victim after victim after victim.
What does he got? Like a little alcoholic beverage or something he got?
Yeah, everybody support.
I mean, y'all study supporting it. He ain't put out music in years.
For what? He have a lot of assets that you niggas who talk about him, you go right in the club and drink his liquor. You go right to the liquor store and buy his shit. Huh?
Yeah, not me. But
you know the mass majority that's on there talking shit. You know what I should have said? What's your favorite alcohol? That's what I should have said. What's your favorite alcohol?
Then what's the one he have?
I think he have that Absolute.
Is it Ciroc?
Ciroc. And he has a new type of alcohol, some new shit too.
Or he just supports it.
No, Ciroc is he partnered. Okay. Ciroc is his brand.
Well, I can't fault nobody.
He partnered with like vodka or something like that, huh?
I guess I wouldn't fault him as much since he's a partner. But if it's something like he does himself and people still go and get it.
Well, I think like it is his, but by vodka being here for decades, right? Yeah. So you went in and negotiate I want a partnership, but my brand is gonna be, what it is, right? Right. So therefore, now it's called Ciroc because now you went in the lab and you did your own flavors, your tasting and stuff, but it's still under this umbrella, but it's yours. You get what I'm saying? So black folks gonna still buy it regardless. Yeah. If you so mad with this man, don't support nothing he do. Don't
support his clothing line. What's his clothing line? Sean John.
It was Sean John. Yeah.
Does he still have that, or that went out of business?
I'm gonna be honest. Don't nobody wear that stuff.
I don't even. It's so bad with Puffy. I've been stopped fucking with him. I can't even remember what he used to do outside of mess up people's careers.
Right. He's still in the studio. He's still on what that dude named stole to him. He just dropped something.
I know
Montana. He's Montana. Yeah, French Montana is on the
brag about that one.
But I'm just saying.
I know.
I don't listen to him, but I'm just saying, like,
I know he kind of screwed Maze over. He won't let him out the deal or something. So that's when Maze decided to become a pastor or whatever, right?
But Maze came back too. They be talking that shit.
Yeah, he went right back to him.
They talk that shit. Like, y'all gotta understand, like, them dudes be knowing what them contracts be when they walk in there. They not dumb. They just get mad because the house gonna make millions and millions and millions of dollars. And that's just like with Sony, Capital, all them other companies, right? But they don't fuss with them. That's why I was like, y'all be attacking these black-owned businesses, right? If we're gonna talk about who didn't bust our culture in the ass and the balls, job workers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All these people, they was owned by Atlantic Records, majority of them, right?
Right.
That man, them people don't be white. Them people be Iranians that be owning that shit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all steady. I think I just inserted myself with the comment, and I just talked about the comment. I didn't comment under no one's page. I never said you is stupid. Yeah. I said blah blah blah. I say leave him. I said leave Puffy alone. Like this is the old tune to me, right?
Yeah. We know what Puffy done done.
Huh?
It's like we know what Puffy done. I don't.
Yeah, like we don't like what the fuck, like.
If I'm gonna keep complaining about it and I'm still supporting him, what's even the point of complaining?
Right. That's why it's like leave Puffy alone. Not like I really give a fuck. It's just I'm tired of hearing it. If you're gonna talk about Puffy, you gotta talk about every motherfucking major label that made trillions of dollars off of our community.
Talk about,
Right. So why just talk about him? We gotta talk about
Puffy
everybody.
Doing what he used to do anyway.
Right. Like whatever he did what he did to get where he at. Yeah. I see his whole demeanor has changed because I follow a little bit, and obviously he knew he did what he did to get where he at. Right. It's business. Yeah. The white folks tied in the business. Right? Care less. That's just about the business. That's why I say it's business at the end of the day. Yes, he's a black man, but it's business at the end of the day. If he keep worrying about being black, that man would not be where the fuck he's at, right? He wouldn't be up there. If he worried about being black, like y'all, that's a problem. Bro, they be like, oh, you got a pro-black. You go to a black restaurant. They are very disrespectful. They talk to you horribly.
Like when they want you to support black businesses.
That's what I'm talking about. You know how bad their attitude is?
Assholes.
Assholes ain't the word. You be like, I be want to punch one of them hoes up. Yeah, I be want to like, bitch, this is my money. I don't got to spend that.
I got to spend it here because you black. Then you wonder why I go to these quote unquote white businesses because I say at least they know how to pretend to treat me right.
Right.
Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes they fucked up too, but it be
us. Let me tell you something. If a white person play with me any kind of way, you hear me?
Right. It's going down.
I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna walk out the establishment and I won't spend my money. Right. I'm gonna say what I listen. I'm gonna disrespect in a major way. Don't get it twisted.
I'm gonna go on Facebook and clown you. I'm
gonna disrespect them on live and tell them about their ancestors, how their ancestors loved us. Y'all call it jigaboos, whatever you want to call us.
Thomas Jefferson.
What? I had a person, a white guy in traffic, called me the N-word. Baby, before I knew, I jumped out the car. Told him, yeah, I am one. Your great uncles loved the fuck out of us. They was taking us all across state line, my nigga. I could be that. Your uncles loved us. I don't know how you even made it to the world, my nigga, because they love some black. I was saying all type of stuff. So look, I'm in a predominantly white community, and I'm in the highway with nothing but white people around me, and I'm saying, yeah, boo. Say, yeah, now you mad, huh? You think you was gonna hurt me? You be on video. Oh, you heard what he called me? Yeah, I heard what he called you. He meant to call you that. You heard what he called you. So why you asking me what he called you? I be like, shit, I get with the bad.
Ask Thomas Jefferson. How many children he had by that slave?
Shit, let me tell you something. He wasn't the only one.
Oh yeah.
Like they kept them. They kept them women. They kept them certain women, because I don't like to say the word black or white or whatever. I say they kept certain women skinny because they look like a boy from behind, because that's what they like. That's why they push that agenda. When you have a woman almost 90-something pounds, she look just like you from behind. Don't you think?
Yeah.
When she take her clothes off, ain't nothing but skin and bones and flat ass, white or black. Yeah. You get me?
They gotta
she look just like you from behind, huh?
They gotta have a little something for me.
That's what I'm talking about. And the white men saw that. They seen them black women with the dunks, beautiful black skin, dark, beautiful black skin. You hear me?
I hear you. I can't help but hear.
I said amen. I said amen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was like, leave this. I say, I ain't gonna lie. When I turn up, they be hot, but they don't understand. I'll turn. If you say the wrong, if I see you commenting, I'll comment, then I'll do what I'm doing. Yeah. Then I'll see like 3 or 4 comments. I'll wait a few minutes and comment it to everybody. See, when that one motherfucker turn around and say, you sound ignorant, you sound stupid, you sound, something pertaining to your upbringing, like they know you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm finna fire. I fired off. You see me firing off.
Well,
I was in a
shit. My page sometimes, because like I say something that some person just come on my page. Mm-hmm. Ooh, when I have them so mad they unfriend me.
Unfriend ain't the word. They have motherfucking.
They block me.
Shit, they be reporting me. I just got out of Facebook jail. They report me. All I said one day, boy, black people crazy. Yeah, I said, well, I'm black. Like, how is that racist? I'm black.
I say something like you or something, and it's like, man, like when I was talking about Piers Morgan when he walked off the stage, like a bitch, I was talking about Piers Morgan. Right. I was saying you. I wasn't meaning the person I was talking to. I was talking about Piers Morgan. Facebook tried to give me a warning. I said, that's not even who. And I know you ain't. Look, this is something that'll trip you out. This is around when I was first on Facebook, around 2011. Right. And I know you don't want to hear this name, but I clowned Trump about all that stuff he said.
What you mean? I'm not a Trump fan. I'm not nobody's fan. Ain't nobody done shit for me.
Yeah. But I clowned Trump for that ridiculous stuff about, how he wasn't from this country and all this. Why this white dude come on my page I went to school with trying to defend all that crazy shit Trump was saying? When I say we got into it, I say, bruh, you better get your fat ass off my page, dude. We kept going because he wanted them Republican. I don't label myself a Democrat or a Republican, but I label them by what they do.
Right. That's me now.
He's a particular Republican. He always has something. No, I don't agree with everything Barack did.
I don't agree with nothing Barack did.
Yeah, that too. But
I got into it with somebody. I said, well, this name is something. I say, name something other than Medicaid. Because guess what? I couldn't even sign up for it because I'm like, I'm not poor, but I'm not rich. But I was in between. So I didn't qualify for it. So make me understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I told him,
this is a whole different thing. This was around the time when I was more of a fan of it. This was more. So this dude would just keep, and I was just like, man, go on ahead before I hurt your feelings. But then he'll be saying stuff like, when I made this joke about how the girls at Hooters down here didn't have no Hooters, he gonna say the only Hooters you gonna look is with gravy and this and that. I'm like, dude, was that really all necessary to say that? It's really more.
And I would have told him, you should fucking right, because I know they have some ass. See, when they insult, I change their insult and make them look stupid. Yeah, you damn right. If they eat gravy, that means they have some ass, my nigga. I told to him just like that.
I think I told him, look, bro, I don't want to see your titties in gravy, dog.
Right. Oh.
Oh, I tell him, oh, he ain't friends with me now. Some of them, they don't come to Andy Taylor, Augustus Page. I be hurting their feelings. So
Right.
I'll be telling people, if you don't really agree with me, maybe it's just best you don't say nothing, because I will
The
get that name calling.
The thing is,
well,
you
it depends
can
on
have,
how you come at me.
but yeah. It's like you can have your opinion, but don't say you stupid or you dumb.
Yeah, don't call me
because
on my
we
name.
all going on a philosophy for what someone else taught us. We wasn't there when slavery. We know that they say my ancestors was in slavery, which was a horrible thing, right?
Yeah.
But also white folks was in slavery too. We don't talk about that type of shit, right? So make me make some sense of whatever the hell that be going on. That's what I don't get.
Let me tell you, and I'll tell you this situation recently. I was at the comic book store, and they was talking about South Park, and I was kind of like, I ain't really care for South Park. Now, why this dude gonna ask me what's wrong with you? You know what I said? The same thing.
What is South Park? You talking about in Georgia?
No, South Park, that show on Comedy Central.
Oh, okay.
So he asked me what's wrong with you. I said the same thing that's wrong with you.
Right.
And he said, I can't believe. I said, you have an issue with this? Is this about to be an issue between us? Like, seriously.
Right.
Well, you gonna come tell me what's wrong? And people, they'll say little stuff, but they think it's like a joke and not a big deal. But then when you say something or it gets serious, oh, you did wrong. You took it. No, I didn't.
I ain't gonna lie, they play that game so goddamn much.
Be like,
that shit so annoying. Like that shit.
My main thing is I don't come at y'all like that. Even if you say something I don't agree with, I ain't I ain't gonna call you out your name. It's respect.
Right.
Grown people respect. I know, and I'm like, dude, I know you've been in the army and everything, and I respect all that shit, but bro, don't get it twisted. Because I started to say some other stuff. I was surprised at how calm I was. I was about to say, nigga, the same thing that's wrong with you.
Right.
I don't want to start now. I said the same thing that's wrong. I mean, I think sometimes the way I said it was enough. I don't have to get too ignorant. Sometimes I don't get. I can be the person by not getting on their level. Right. And if I'm ask me what's wrong with you because I don't like no damn South Park. Okay, I ain't the biggest fan of Star Wars.
Let me tell you something. I guess I'm like 48, so obviously TV. We had I was a kid when the black and white TVs was still there. You get what I'm saying? So you had Dukes of Hazzard, you had Star Wars, you had ET, like things like damn, we got something different. You get what I'm saying? So those things was okay, but would I sit down now and watch that stuff? No, because you know why I wouldn't watch that stuff? Because it's not appealing to me. You get what I'm saying? It didn't represent me.
Then once I got old and I thought about the name of the car and everything, I said, wait a minute, that car got the Confederate flag symbol on it.
You talking about the Dukes of Hazzard? Talking about Dukes of Hazzard when he used to come on? Oh yeah. Everybody like Daisy, everybody, even black women want to be like damn, like you know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, like we like
Daisy was all that myself.
Well, I mean, obviously I didn't look at her appearance like as a woman, but you would as a woman, you want to be in a place like that. Like if you wanted to act or whatever it is, because she was a star of a show that we all liked, you know what I'm saying? And stuff.
Then I thought about it with that car. I said, wait a minute.
But we didn't know what that means. But we didn't know.
But once I got
we were. Yeah, they didn't teach us none. That's why I keep telling them, y'all know more shit. My children know more shit than I knew when I was in school. They never told us we fought to, all we was told that Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves, not
and that wasn't even his original purpose.
Yeah, absolutely. They didn't say we fought and we had to side with them, and they lied to us and told us that they were going to free us. Then we still wasn't free when we came back. Then we still went through a lot of bullshit too. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, even after
we only fought in the war to help. You know what I'm saying? Or would not. So they try to make us look up to this man. Obviously, he looked like he was mixed, right? So, he probably was, because they had black senators and people in Congress back then. They just erased them out of
the whitewashed history, like they trying to do.
Right.
Like they trying to tell us how you think they not gonna find out about slavery and all that?
They don't want to know that black people is the reason why a lot of this stuff is rolling the way we rolling. That's why they put Barack up there. They did
with that veteran who was talking about how we helped with Memorial.
Oh, I know they turned the goddamn mic
off, and he still went talking. I said I wasn't even mad at the dude. He still went and talked. Then the person who did it got in trouble. Who shut it down got in trouble.
But you know he was gonna get in trouble because that was nationwide. You can't just do that. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you liked it or not, he was some type of corporal, whatever that man was. He was somebody at a high rank.
He was a soldier, and you just turned his mic off,
right?
Basically, because he was telling the truth. If he'd have been saying all that crap, Trump was.
But he was trying to commend the soldiers that actually fought beside those white men.
Yeah,
the ones that got buried, the ones that came back and they wanted to be free, the ones that died, the one and which I just thought that was the most righteous thing that he should have done. That should have been done decades ago. Even when Barack ass was in there, it should have been done. Those are things. It ain't even about you. Barack ain't have to give me a damn thing. Just make the flood. Allow the flood to go, the storm to go over to allow me to go get what the fuck I want to get and not have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is, stop trying to be nice. Stop trying to play nice with these motherfuckers. They don't like you.
They definitely
don't. I don't. And you know, I love Martin Luther King, but sometimes I feel like too many times.
Bro, Martin Luther King, they play games with him because that man was on that shit. They was talking about he was for free. At the end of his days, he felt like he led the black people wrong. He shouldn't have been trying to integrate. He felt like he really effed up. He really all that integration. He know that destroyed the black community because the black folks want to act just like what other than themselves.
Yeah, look, I'm be real with you. I was more on Malcolm's side. I ain't gonna lie.
What do you mean? I'm pro Malcolm. Like, bitch, it's
up. You come in, look, it's like look. I know you might not. I don't know if you know about the X-Men. I ain't saying he right, but I'd be more on Magneto's side than Professor X side.
I don't know who that is.
Them comic book characters, mutant superheroes like bald guy in a wheelchair. They got Wolverine. But I mean, the mutant was kind of basically about racism anyway.
Right.
Even with white skin, I mean, but I was more on Magneto's side, man. I ain't trying to integrate with y'all.
Right. So
I don't look for nobody. I don't look for nobody to give me anything but God.
Look, I learned. I ain't gonna lie. I used to argue like, if you wasn't on my side, we gonna just argue, and I'm gonna win the argument because you gonna be so mad because I'm gonna say stuff to you, right? And I don't have to call you stupid. I don't have to do nothing. I just started going around like history, like what history, like, see, I'm a good person. I'm a person that I'll say in a minute. Your uncles loved us. I'll go in a minute. How much you like? I'll say your uncles loved us. You know, I'll start saying stuff that I know was factual. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They couldn't keep. I said, what your grandmother was doing. I'll say stuff. I say, she asked your grandmother. She was in the bed lonely a lot of nights. You know, I'll say stuff around without insulting you. I'm gonna insult the culture of you. You get what I'm saying? And see, when you learn how to do those things, see, if you turn around, if I'm ever in the store and a bitch called me a nigga, and we already gonna be live because they waiting to see what's gonna happen, it's gonna go down. Everybody in the store ain't gonna be mad with me. And I ain't gonna do no harm against no one else. I'm going to attack the hell out that person. I'm not finna cry. You heard him call me a nigga. I'm like, yeah, I am a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I wonder how many times my grandfather, your grandfather, your forefathers came up in my auntie's motherfucking room. You know what I'm saying? Yep. It's something about a nigga though. I be like, shit. Let me tell you something. They ain't gonna play with the N word. I don't care. Like, that word don't mean shit to me. You can say it to they can say it 100 times. It only affect weak-minded people. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit only affect weak-minded people. And honest to God, on Facebook, everybody who commented to me, they weak for me. Y'all praising a motherfucking man. It's just so disrespectful about 30 black people around one white man. That just looks so, it just burned me up when I saw it, you know? It just burned me up, you know, when I saw it. Like, I say stuff people all day. And majority of people be like my stuff. The other people, other races, they be laughing. The story. You know what I'm saying? They be laughing their ass off. You know. And guess what? They had a thing in New York, and all I said, "Oh my God, why do white people dislike me?" They say several thousand people rallied for Black Transit Lives in Brooklyn. You know, in Brooklyn on Sunday, and I said, "Oh my God." You know what I'm saying? Like you just take a thing and you make it big. Like if we marching because somebody got killed, you always see this this LG. I don't even know how to pronounce that bullshit. That community. Like what the fuck do being gay got to do with a Black man getting killed? He was gay. Like what the fuck that got to do with anything? You know what I'm saying? When not Elton Sterling, that man just got killed. What that man name is? Oh my God,
George Floyd.
Yeah, the Black Lives Matter, the LGBT, they have, you know, we write about this, nigga. We trying to be Black people, trying to make the people know that we are human. You worrying about a sexual preference. You know what I'm saying? At a time like that, y'all rallying about queens and kings and who can be decided to be a woman or a man. I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't worried about that. I'm worried about the fact that nigga.
They killed that man, took his life. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Ain't no way in the world I could have stood there on guard. Like I think I know I would have went to jail. There's no way my nail popped out, but there's no way I could have watched that man life leave his fucking soul.
And he's the one that turned it all around.
Huh?
That's when it's like when everybody really woke up to see him lose his life. Him and Ahmaud
begging for his mama.
Yeah, begging for his mama with this cop who been having nothing but complaints on him over the years from all races.
A grown ass man crying out to his mama. You know what I'm saying?
With somebody knee on his neck, and I don't even see how these little police lovers want to defend that shit.
They defending it because it's their race. It's not even about what he did. They're defending their race. They're defending the power of white people.
Like, you got them little sellouts like Herschel Walker and Candace Owens defending that too, especially Candace Owens. Talking about
I'm gonna say this about her. She said a lot of shit I don't like, but she said a lot of shit that do make sense in a sense.
Yeah, but
I tell people, you gotta stop hating her as a person. You gotta like just listen to some of the shit she say because obviously some of the shit she says to a point. Now some of the shit is she have to please that base. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But I do learn shit from Candace. Like things I did not know. I didn't know that Democrats was the reason for this, and that. I would have never known that. And I went to research that shit. We were not Democrats at first. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, they was the Republican Party back in the
day. Black people was with the Republican Party. The Democrats is the reason why we went to war because they wanted to keep slavery. Democrats, right? Right. Democrats is the reason they like. Just look at it. Just look right now. Well, we have all these. We have all. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see if somebody on here.
But it's just like everything just switched all of a sudden.
Huh?
It's just like everything switched. Like
no, we switched it. Didn't everything switch? We switched it. We switched it because they probably told me they was gonna give them something free to switch. Because I remember somebody saying, this man said, I gotta get it. Huh?
I thought it was because some of these Klansmen registered as Trump and Republicans also.
No. Whenever they switch with parties, it was something about somebody was running for office. And he said once he get black people to be Democrats, they'll never. I remember the statement, but it was decades ago when I heard it, right? Mm-hmm. That he get them to be Democrats, they'll never change back over. And we haven't. Yeah. So it's basically they use religion to control us. That's why. The elders, they will do exactly what the Bible say. Keep struggling. Your change gonna come. And I hear these young people have been struggling for over 400 and something years, and our change still has not come. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's why people don't believe in God. That's why people don't believe in such and such, because what person in their right mind would have people suffering in the way that we are? You know what I'm saying? If not that I don't believe in God, because obviously there's something there. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know if it's in the image of what they are telling us. You get what I'm saying? Because we only know what we were taught. Our last name, my last name is Pearson, but guess what? That's a white man's last name. That's not even the last name of where I come from. All these black people in America, all these black people wasn't born on this continent. A lot of these people, some of these people wasn't even brought here during slavery, but they came here. They descended here, right? So you don't know who was slaves, who wasn't slaves, because everything was stripped from them when they were children. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what's what. What you looking at?
I'm not looking at anything.
Oh, I thought you was. Oh, you just listening to what I'm saying. I'm like, what is he doing?
Yeah.
But anywho, you know, it's a lot. It's layers to all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just layers to this. Like we only talk about and we argue about things that were told to us. We don't physically know that shit to be true. Just imagine your ancestors was given a Bible to read, but couldn't go to school to educate themselves. Make some sense of that. Just make some sense of that. I gave you a Bible, and this is the only thing you can read. This is what I want you to learn. But you can't go into school and educate yourself when a black man gave y'all the English grammar. You get what I'm saying? And
black
y'all turned it around.
A lot of stuff.
Huh?
Black people gave us a lot of stuff. The traffic lights, the
peanut.
Yeah. Peanut butter.
Mm-hmm. You're definitely right. They sure did give a lot of stuff. They definitely gave a lot of stuff. Black folks did a lot. They definitely did a lot.
So that being said, you felt like we chose the lesser evil in the election?
Yeah.
I think
I did. I know I did.
Because I told people, I said I wasn't the biggest fan of Joe Biden, but the way Trump have us divided and stuff, I can't think of when I've seen it like this.
You never seen it. Let me tell you something.
It's like all the cockroaches decided to come out once Trump.
But guess what? That was a good thing. Nobody got to be fake no more. You know what I said? No. I made the wrong decision. You know why? If we'd have kept Trump in office one more year, the Republican and Democrat Party would have been destroyed. I sit there and thought about it. I said, Eric, you're so stupid. Because the same shit they did at that Capitol, they did 10 times worse the next 4 years.
Yeah. And the fact that they trying to, like, I love the way that they try to make excuses for that. Oh, they were just passionate people that people weren't listening to, and it's a white people. I'll be looking.
Just listen to me. A black woman turned down the wrong road, and them people killed her.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Y'all lit all them crackers, and I said the word. Yeah, I'm saying it, and you can get whoever can get mad. I don't care. Come on that lawn. You didn't fire not one shot at them. But you killed a woman for making a mistake and going down the wrong street.
And then you thinking about like with that movie, with the time when they shot up all the Panthers, the Black Panthers, I think under J. Edgar Hoover. You just went and took them out, but you let these motherfuckers. And then I hear with the stuff with Black Wall Street. I don't know what started. They said I don't know if a black woman bumped somebody or something like that. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. So y'all went there and bombed all that and did all that crazy. Well, not bombed, but lynched and did all that shit. But y'all let these motherfuckers walk in the supposedly most secure part. And then the little piece of shit president wouldn't even send the National Guard. I think Mike Pence ended up calling them because they said they called him.
They didn't call him. He was running for his damn life. Yep. They said they wanted to hang his ass.
Yeah, kill Mike Pence.
But they said he would not call. Yeah. So let me tell you, if they'd have got that white man, they would have killed him. If they'd have got him,
but what happened with the National Guard? Did they just say fuck? We just going in anyway?
No, because they called the head of the Republican Party allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly. The head of the Republican Party told him he gonna have to call them off. If he wouldn't have called them off, they would have destroyed everything. Yeah. He got on TV telling y'all go home, blah, 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 whatever he said. Trump, they say Trump was enjoying it.
He was enjoying it. Because he Because he really think he, in his delusional mind, and a lot of them people mind, he really think he won. And I think if it wouldn't have been for the pandemic, he might have won again. Because he handled that.
I'm gonna say this to you. In my subconscious mind, I think he did win. Do you hear me? They didn't want him in office, so that's why he wasn't in office. That's why they know the geographic of white folks, right? They made the geographic of black folks, like black folks went and voted more for him than they did Barack Obama. That's how he won. He didn't win by a lot. You hear me? You had blacks and all voting for Trump.
Hold them.
They voted for him. I ain't gonna lie. I wish I was in that number with him.
I can't wish that.
Know why? I'm telling you why I feel that way. When I sit back,
because you figure he'd have destroyed
Biden got in that bitch. He passed the bill. He was in there for homosexuality rights. A bill been sitting on that bitch. The George Foreman bill been sitting in that bitch over a year. Y'all can't come into an agreement.
George Floyd.
Y'all, yeah, George Floyd bill.
Oh,
his brother visit. Huh?
You confused me. You said Foreman.
No, George Floyd.
I know.
Yeah, but he stop trying to make jokes, Negro.
Well.
But he laid up there. That bill been over there over a year. His brother went there talking about they trying to negotiate. What it is to negotiate?
What
you saw a
negotiate?
Yeah, I'm telling you what the bill is in Congress. Democrats haven't even voted on the bill. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said what I said. I don't care what nobody said. Let me tell you something. I know for a fact Trump got his ways, but watching that, I promise you something, whether it was what we wanted, something would have passed. You get what I'm saying? That's just what I believe. You know what I'm saying? To hush people up, to get back in office, to get black folks to want to vote back for him. You get what I'm saying? So, do I believe he won the presidency? Yeah, I do. I just know that they didn't want him now. They couldn't afford for him to do another 4 years in there. Let me tell you something. That man know why he going so hard? Because he knows what he done. So he knows exactly what they did to get in that damn White House. You get what I'm saying? This shit ain't nothing but a game. They didn't anticipate for him to win, so they wasn't worried about it. But at the end of the day, he ended up winning by mistake.
You talking about 4 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Listen to what I'm saying. They didn't worry about having to do anything to keep him up out of there. Because they nowhere in their self-conscious mind that he was going to win over Hillary. You feel me?
Yeah.
It was a joke to them. He ended up winning. But do you think they allowed that this time? They did not. They couldn't afford for him to be in office for another 4 years. Trump know he won that election. He said himself, you had more black people voting for Biden than Obama. It makes no sense. That's why he was saying votes and people was playing with the votes and stuff because the black folks showed up, showed off. Now, I'm not saying that, something really happened bad or whatever, but I'm saying, just think about it. You had your first black president. Black people support, regardless if you're going to do something or not do something, right?
Yeah.
Black people are going to come out for black folks, right? Yeah. For achievement. So how in the hell Biden had more black folk vote for him than Barack Obama? Now that was he had me at. You get what I'm saying?
What got me was he had more votes than any candidate in presidential history. And I'm sitting here like, wait a minute. And not that he beat Trump. It's just like he had that. I said, wait a minute.
And it was black people that put, if it wouldn't be for us, the women, the black women, he know. That's why he got on there and said, thank you, black people. Let me tell you something. Them white people wouldn't get him over the hump. And we did not come out in numbers
white
to
people
show
gonna
up.
be the minority soon. They just don't. Hell, they the minority now.
Who?
The The white people gonna.
Oh yeah. That's why they trying to click. They trying to click up. That's why they went on and passed that bill for them Asian people, because they're gonna need them to help with their numbers of being in society, the bigger part of society. That's what that's all about. That. And then Pamela, she's not black. She's Indian. You get what I'm saying? So putting her office was nothing but an olive branch to them people, because they're gonna need certain cultures to align with them at the end of the day. Because let me tell you something, the black and brown motherfuckers that came here, I can promise you, they finna take over. That's why they want them out. And then Pamela Harris ass gonna go over there and tell the black country don't come, but you ain't tell them motherfucking Spanish and the motherfucking Mexicans don't come. I ain't heard y'all say that not one goddamn time. Don't come. You can't tell nobody not to come to the border and ask for asylum. What is wrong with y'all?
Yeah, I never understood that from any of them. Like, you gonna tell them not to come?
He sure did, but I bet you they didn't tell them Mexicans that. They ain't tell them that.
Well, look what Joe Biden has said. What he said: if you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
Bro, let me tell you something. Charlamagne was. Let me tell you something.
When Charlamagne gave him donkey of the day for that one, I was like, you nailed that right on the head, bro. I said, bro, you think I forgot the '94 crime bill?
Let me tell you something. The man that got his dick sucked in the White House. They call him the first black president. He the one signed that bitch, and y'all commend him. Toot your head to him. He's the reason why you have so many mass incarceration went to the sky. You know what I'm saying? He was the reason why. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have no respect for Bill there after that. You get what I'm saying? Like I told the man, our uncles in the 40s, 50s, they brought drugs there. They was using drugs. When they started producing kids, right?
Yeah.
And the kids saw their uncles and daddies and stuff was on drugs in the community, right? So here you go with the children that was born like in the 70s or whatever we was born in, right?
Right.
So now pushing forward 1989, 89, 88, 87, we grown. Well, getting grown. So now you see they took that same poison that they put in the communities. Those boys started selling it, right? So when they started selling it, they saw that they were making thousands and thousands and $1 million and money off this shit, right? Becoming millionaires and everything, just selling drugs, right? Pushing forward 2000, pushing forward this and that. Like I tell them, every generation, it was a turn for the worse. Every generation was a turn for the worse. It got so bad, nobody can't even tell people cheering what the fuck to do no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just crazy, But, basically, our topic was about real women or real men, right? Why you light out? What's going on? What are you doing back there?
I just laid it on the bed. Calm down. I'm still here.
I know. Don't tell me calm down. I'm trying to see why I don't see you.
Calm down.
I don't see you. I don't see you. Okay. Hey, I'll come through. Hey, I got magical powers. I will come through there. Anywho, honest to God, like the reason why I wanted to have that topic, right? Because I know we almost finna get off, right? Yeah. We just got on what we were talking about today, and we had a good conversation about that. But the reason why, because I had a situation with a trans, right? And he lost his dog, right?
Yeah.
My son found it and brought it upstairs because obviously he went to see what the owner was, because the dog was like about this small, the small, it's no way in the world this dog could have got away. So we think somebody got so mad and just let the motherfucker go. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Because we ain't see nobody outside with the dog or whatever, right? So he brought it upstairs, and I said, you know how you say go back down just to make sure, because somebody's looking for this dog. This dog costs money, right? And so we, obviously we didn't see nobody. So I had the dog for like 4 days. This motherfucker tried to attack me. He's a man still. Whoa. And he kicked a dent in my motherfucking passenger door. My son was trying to get to me because they would say he's still a man. I don't give a fuck. He's still a man. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and I had my mace upstairs. At that time, I had my mace upstairs. Like everything was upstairs because I was going to take the dog, to him, right? So everything was upstairs, right? And so I didn't know how to react because I'm looking like, what the fuck? What? Tell me, give my fucking dog, bitch. And you just looking like, what? And then, obviously, can I fight? Yes. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know what he got or what it is, right? I don't know what's gonna happen, right? And so I got in my truck. He went on the other side, was just beating my windows. We went through traffic, because I was trying to stall to my children coming. So I said, some say call the cops. I did because they was on the phone. The cop told them I stole a dog. I said, wow, how could I steal a dog? It's a whole man. And so he wasn't worrying about, I had to go to attorney affairs first and foremost. Because I told the man gonna say, shake his hand. They didn't pay for the truck. Some of the police told me, I said, I don't know who you think I am, but that's a motherfucking man. At the end of the motherfucking day, that's a motherfucking man.
Yeah, how you gonna?
I said, y'all think they the face of women. Y'all like that shit. I said, but he's not the face of me. At the end of the day, that's a fucking man. And I told him his ass going to jail. I don't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? And so my son finally popped up, whatever. I went to the attorney because I felt like you gonna tell me as an officer, like, laugh that off. That wasn't funny to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, that's the problem with cops now.
Right, like nonchalant. I'm a woman. They don't give a fuck. Like nonchalant. I said, I think everything he done was very disrespectful to me. I said, first and foremost, that was a civil matter. That wasn't even here in Florida. He's saying I got his dog. That's a civil matter.
That's a civil matter. That shouldn't.
Right, but we like, you don't know if it's his dog. We don't know what it is. You get what I'm saying? And he was like, basically forced my son to give the dog back. Man, just give him the dog. You know how you're just talking and they calling him off. And we know what it is. My uncle's was an officer. So I'm like telling them, I said what I said, whatever. And I'm thinking my son was going to say, ask her. Because I'm going to tell him no. But he didn't because they separated him from me. And he like, man, I don't care like that, whatever. But he mad about my door. He said, what about her truck, right? And so, well, just let him fix it. No, we're not going to do that like that. It don't work like that. So I had to go to attorney affairs because that's misconduct.
Yeah.
He was very biased, first and foremost, telling me, give them back their stolen dog. How do you know that? How did I steal it? That's what I told him. Oh, no, we're not saying. Yeah, you did color my truck like that. And then you took it out of my hand. It's not your property. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we going to court. We going to court. And when I'm done with him, I'm gonna deal with them because that was misconduct. They had to upgrade the bitch charges and everything. Bitch, you ain't giving a misdemeanor for a motherfucking thing. You got me fucked up. I said, bitch, I'm from the Rouge. I said, had I been, huh? He didn't really know that I'm really, you know what I'm saying? I'm at the best time in my, you know how you dating got the best part of me in my life where I'm so calm. And was I mad, dead ass? I would say, yeah, but I still didn't know what those they carry knives. They like to fight. Yeah. Men, women, they like to fight. You get what I'm saying? They don't care if you're a woman, whatever it is. And it was more than that one person. It was like 2 or 3 of them, right? In a car. Yeah, me by myself, right? And so, yeah. So I was like, these people really, in their mind, they think they're a woman, right? In society, they think they're the face of women now. Because they have more laws dealing with Barack, dealing with Biden. Women don't have no laws to protect them at all. And you're supposed to, like, do they have, gay people that don't do the right thing? Like, they mind their business. They want to live their life. They want to be whatever they want to be. Fine to me. I'm cool with a lot of people. But I'm not cool with the ones that bitch, you mad because you got a period. Or bitch this. Mm-hmm. Like, how can you be a woman and you get half of what we got going on? You can't make a baby. You can't get a menstrual. You could never be with hot flashes. You can't do none of that stuff. So how what makes you a woman other than you putting on a wig, putting on makeup, putting on a dress, and wearing some big ass long 13, 14 inch heels? Make me understand it. I still never got the understanding of a man wanting to wear heels when I don't like to wear heels. Heels hurt. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I'm like, dude, like a fucking thumb hurt what I got. How that? I don't know. I don't know.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And it's vice versa. Will girls think they men want to be considered men, but if a man come around and punch on them,
yeah,
they no longer a man. They're a girl.
Yeah, I
don't get it.
I'm gonna fight you like a man. I'm sorry if you built like a man or you a heavy set woman. I'm defending myself whether you man, woman. Now, if you a little short, little fragile thing, I ain't gonna hurt you, but I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna still defend myself. But if you a big,
because you know some of them so cocky.
Yeah, but if you a big, thick woman, look, I'm gonna have to fight you like a man. We gonna have to.
So if she hit you,
I be saying that they walk around like they men. I'm you better get your
nigga, fuck you, nigga. He be like, okay, if I really hit you, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be hollering about, bitch, I'm a female, huh?
If I take up, look, if I can't hurt you physically and I take a chair and hit you with it, which I will, if you a woman built like a man, which I will be trying to defend myself because I'm almost a skinny little thing.
Right.
It's whatever.
Right.
Whatever. Y'all act like y'all men, take an ass whooping like one then. And
right. But no, you put your hands on one of them boy girls, they no longer men. They women. I done seen that all on videos. When a nigga turn around, don't hit her, that's a girl, bitch. How that man supposed to know? Some of them niggas, the women be looking like niggas for real.
One of my former co-workers' son said he was in a club, but Dyke hit him. He said, God forbid, he punched her so hard.
Yeah, said,
you come fighting me like a man, and you ain't no fragile little thing. You come fight
me like a man. Well, one of my, I ain't gonna say what, but they said they not fighting no punk, because a punk's still a man at the end of the day, and if a punk beat them up, he know he's gonna have to kill him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like a man and a gay woman, like a man, turn around and you in a crowd of people, right?
Yeah.
And she turn around and punch your ass so hard, and then now you got a black eye. What you finna do to her?
Whoop my ass. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna whoop my ass.
You know?
I'm gonna ignore the pain, then I'm gonna hurt you.
Right. So
I mean, I got into it with Sissy.
It's an ego thing. Huh?
I got into it with a 65 man before because this was when I was at Sears. This little dude said something to me, and I said something right back to him. My coworkers made me walk away. He kept saying something. I said something right back to him. He said something. I said, yes, ma'am. Then he tried to say something, and I said something right to him. And I said, bro, if you come over there, if you put your hands on me, I'm going to whoop your ass because you still a dude.
Right.
I don't care. You walk around. I could really, really be homophobic and hurt your feelings and not care.
I don't think we being homophobic. We just saying what's on our mind. That's what's killing
me. I'm defending myself. I'm like, you said something to me, trying to be funny, talking about I need 10. I think he try to say something like I need to earn 10 cents. I said that's more than your mama worth or something like that. I can't remember what they made me walk away from it because I said we was about to fight. You ain't about to sit there. I don't take that from a straight man, let alone a sissified one.
Right.
A lot of times I ain't saying I always fight. Sometimes you walk with us down. Now certain stuff I ain't dealing with. I ain't really the one to confront when they say stuff. Sometimes I give them middle finger. I just look at them stupid and walk off. But if not,
I ain't gonna lie to them fucking men that want to be women. Dumb bitches can read. You better be ready to read with them bitches.
Oh yeah. Some of them you gotta check them.
Dumb bitches read like motherfucking women. You hear me?
Yeah.
All I do is hit them with, okay, yes, sis. And then I'll say, no, sir. No, sir. Bitch, I ain't no mother. Let me tell you, they be ready to fight.
Yeah. I say, okay,
yes, sir.
Ready.
I hear you, sir.
I say, okay.
Bye, boy. Don't drop the soap, boy. I was telling the other person, don't drop the soap. You know, you just saying things and you making sure you said the word man.
Yeah.
You ain't got to argue with them. They can be saying, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
My name is such and such, bitch. What's on your license, sir? And you like, bitch, you look more like a man than me. I said, but I have everything you want, sir. You know what I'm saying? And I be so calm with it. Come on, bitch, fuck you, bitch, you this, you that. I said,
Really?
okay.
Because it was
Sir,
funny. I really wasn't hollering at him. I was just answering him back every time he said, and I answered him back every time.
Right.
And he kept saying something. I said, I think he figured it out. Oh no, it ain't gonna, bruh.
But you know, he really probably argued more with you because he knew that they were gonna stop it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I guarantee if it was just me and your little friends might not even stop nothing. Cause
I ain't gonna lie, them some bold mother. Them bitches be bold, boy. And you know why they so bold? Because they know you gonna go to jail for smacking the fuck out of one of them. I'm telling you, they so bold. Like you gotta be really, really don't. A motherfucker don't give a fuck if you know however it's gonna turn out. Like you just gotta have that. And then the bad part about it, they'll instead of giving you a fighting charge, they'll give you a hate crime charge because this motherfucker gay, but he talking so much shit to you. That's what I don't get. This motherfucker talking all this motherfucking shit.
And I talked right back to him.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to that, I don't give a fuck. Because I think a lot of people know my character, and the police came, they probably would have been like, well, Andrew don't bother nobody. He don't do this and he don't do that. And dude really did come up there talking out his neck. I had witnesses, really. Now, if it was just,
they do. But listen, they do. Like, they really, like, so bold. Like, bro, I watch TV. You know how you just watch them? And that's the first time I ever got into it with Trinity. But I'm going to be honest, like, they so bold and they know that they so protected, right? Yeah. And they know you scared to, like, fuck with them. So they say all type of shit.
I ain't gonna
lie.
I ain't scared.
Bitch, I'll beat your mother. You know, you be like, bitch, I'll beat your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You be so.
I ain't scared, but you know, I ain't.
It's not that you scared. You be trying to be cautious because you don't know. Man, you go up there and slap the fuck out one of them, and motherfucker like, we gonna charge you with this fight. We gonna charge you with aggravated battery, disturbing the peace. Now you got a hate crime.
Yeah. Hate charge. Because so many people do the hate crime. That be the problem.
I said, what is the definition of a hate fucking crime? Like, what is the difference for me killing you versus a hate crime? Like, both of them, they make me understand. Like, why has it got to be a hate crime?
Yeah.
I committed a crime. I committed an act. You know what I'm saying? You have to do you more time, though. I can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I be looking at that shit like, seriously?
Right.
Now, don't get me wrong. Some people are, you know, there are some assholes out there that do discriminate and do wrong shit. Don't get me wrong, but you can't say that in every situation. Sometimes them motherfuckers be asking for it.
But dude, fix the camera. They do be asking for it. I feel a lot of times the motherfuckers be asking for it.
That's why I gave it to him every time he said something back to me. I said, I don't care. I was about to call him a FAGGOT. I did not care. And I don't care what they would have done to me at Sears at the time. I really didn't care because mainly.
You was working at Sears?
Yeah, that was a couple of years ago.
You know what? Sears fired my daughter. This woman, when she was younger. She was young. She was doing her job, and this white lady tried to spit on her. She grabbed that motherfucker from over that counter and tore her motherfucking ass up. She tore her ass up. You hear me?
Beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, white woman talking shit. She told her, she didn't even disrespect her. She just thought she was just more superior. And she spit it on her. She tried or something. And my daughter, when she did it, my daughter immediately grabbed her ass and brought her across that counter and tore her motherfucking ass up. Right there, Sears. She was so hurt. I ain't gonna lie, she was hurt though. But she had liked the little job. You know, you like 18.
Oh yeah. What Sears was it?
Huh?
What Sears was it?
It was in a mall. One of them malls. I think it was in the New Mall, Louisiana, I believe.
That's the one I worked at.
They always had. They fire you in the minute for anything.
I'm surprised I stayed there as long as I did, because there was stuff, and then I saw a lot of them little trains. Some of them come through there. Most of them didn't bother me. There was that one situation with them little gay dudes. I don't know if he would just call himself being funny, trying to show off. I really don't know.
Probably was with other ones he was showing off.
I said, yes, ma'am. The employees made me walk away. Then when I walked back to do something else, I said something right back to him. I said, bro, I can get as sassy as you. I just do it in a masculine way. I said, but if you put your hands on me, that's your ass. I don't care.
Did you get fired when that happened or no?
Oh no. I walked off. Sis pissed me off one day. They started pissing me off one day. I got so frustrated. I walked off the job, and I guess they thought I was gonna come back. I thought I was gonna come back. It was more of an ego thing, but they ended up letting me go when I didn't come back.
Right.
Yeah, they was giving me. I was like from 7. What was it? Make me work from 7. I worked at Sears about 4 or 5 years with no type of raise.
Right.
And then what was this? What was this shit? 2014. Try to work because this other employee was requesting this and that. They're gonna try to work me from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. And you ain't giving me no type of real money? Man,
Right.
fuck that shit.
Like using you up when they need you.
Yeah, hold on a minute.
That's crazy. Well, people, we got a break. We finna get off this live. It's 9 o'clock.
And you know the ironic thing about that?
Mm-hmm.
The person over me was a dyke.
Wow.
She had a whole pretty looking girl.
Right.
As her girlfriend or whatever.
Well, they got another killing just happened. A cashier got killed during an argument over at Georgia store over mask policy. You think I'm gonna argue with a customer about not putting on a mask? If I tell you once, I'm gonna call the cops because this is my job. Huh? I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I might have had my hand over the speaker thing. I ain't arguing with you. I'm gonna just call security.
Right. Like she's dead. She works at something called Big Bears. Yeah, she worked at Big Bears or something.
Yeah, I can't deal with that. I mean, if people would have just done what they were supposed to, this shit would be down by now. But they letting Trump, and I said Trump up here telling people, oh, it's a hoax.
Well, yeah, obviously, you're not like that part. He downplayed the hell out of it. And his words was he didn't want to scare the American people because he took the vaccine his damn self because he got sick.
I'm like, y'all don't have the sense to see through that?
No, they don't. It's basically, you tell somebody the dog is green, but that dog is brown, but you keep saying it over and over and over. After a while, you start thinking that dog is really green. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff like that, because you're gonna start saying it over and over and over, not to put it in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But
because it's quote unquote a Democrat.
Yeah, it's in my head over and over, like the news. Cause you put stuff in your head over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't even watch the news no more.
Well, I watch it, but I had to take a break because it'll have you so upset about.
Me upset and depressed.
Yeah, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Not so much depressed, but upset.
Yeah, you're like, damn, you talk about something else? Like, why we never talk about these young girls that's getting kidnapped? Y'all press about this COVID shit that nobody's gonna listen to. They're not gonna listen to it. They gonna take the shot or they're not gonna take the shot. That's just how it works. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is this: until they do what they supposed to when it comes to that, you just keep the minor restrictions. And I say minor restrictions. Do what you want to do. Just do what the fuck you want to do. They follow your rules or they don't.
Right.
They don't follow your rules, they go to jail. It ain't no rocket science.
Right.
All the shit going on in the world, this should have been over with.
Right.
I honestly think if Trump wouldn't have fucked that up so bad, he might have got back in.
Let me tell you something. Trump would have done the right thing.
Trump would have done the right thing. I'd have been the one that been saying I was wrong about it.
Mm-hmm. Trump didn't give a damn. He was worried about his base. That was about winning. That presidency with him was about winning. Having a trophy and stuff like that.
I don't even know if he actually thought he was gonna win.
I'm telling you, I think he won. I just think that it really was rigged. I think that he did win. You know what I'm saying?
I do see what people are saying, but I don't.
I'm just telling you, that's the way I feel. I just don't see that amount of black people coming out, extra couple of 100,000, 1,000 people coming out that's African Americans who normally never voted or normally whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? I just don't believe.
I heard a lot of black people saying they didn't like that. What was that rapper named Willie D from the Ghetto Boys? He said he normally just vote in local elections because he figured the local ones have more important than the.
But he did. He was right. He's right about that. But you don't hear about the local elections. You only hear about the big ones.
Yeah.
When the local elections hit, If it's not doing the presidency thing on the ballot, we're not going out because no one parades and promote that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the
midterm. You know it. Oh, I don't even know who the fuck that is. Like, why I'm going to vote for somebody I don't know who the fuck that is. You know what I'm saying? So they don't promote it. So, you know, people don't go out for that, you know? Yeah. But it was a good conversation. You were good. It's 9:05. Yeah, we get off at 9 o'clock. Oh, okay. Or whatnot. We didn't even talk about the Real House of Medicine, Married to Medicine tonight, but we'll get back on the right track. We just talked about so much because we just kind of met each other and stuff, and you know, basically trying to see my vibe.
And I'm proud to say I still think what I think, despite what you said, but it's all in love and respect.
Huh?
I'm just saying I still think what I think, despite some of the stuff you said, but it's nothing but respect because a lot of people don't get my respect when they disagree with me. So congratulations.
Right. It's just, you know, I think it was more content out there because I had so many people saying things.
Oh, you was on their ass though.
But that's what, you know, I was literally on, when you start disrespecting, I'm gonna say more and add. Yeah. And I'm gonna kind of get off the whole topic of what I intended to say. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So obviously, I might have not agreed with everything I said, but I think I was just throwing shots.
I throw shots sometimes too. Sometimes
right. And I was just, I really was not on track of what my objective was to make them understand, because I could have broke down why I'm saying what I'm saying, right? But you didn't give me the opportunity if you didn't understand it, because you're gonna start insulting. So when you start doing it, anything you're trying to ask me is going through one ear and out the other. I'm no longer reading your messages because I know they're toxic.
You know what it's like? It's like like what's his name? That rapper Eminem, when they used to talk about his daughter. He said, when you talk about my daughter, if me don't speak no English.
Right.
Well,
you froze up for a minute. What you say?
Well, it's nice having this. It's nice being on a little podcast.
Yep, I'm coming on Wednesday. We're gonna go harder Wednesday because I'm gonna have D there. Yeah, I make sure you send me a picture so I can insert you. Okay.
Okay.
I will not. Yeah, it's gonna be more. Y'all go. I'm gonna sit back a little bit and I'm gonna say, oh wait, you know what I'm saying? Like this, you know, I'm gonna be the.
What all he's saying? All that little stupid.
Well, I mean, he's definitely. You know, I signed with him on something whenever, like, Biden is not doing what I want him to do. You know what I'm saying?
The sad thing is I knew Biden probably wasn't going to do what I wanted to do.
I just the best of evils. That's what I did. Yeah. And I felt like I should have let Trump stand there one more year so they can destroy this Democrat Republican thing. Because the majority of the white folks. The
Republicans fighting with themselves now, basically.
Yeah, they are. And if we would have let that happen one more 4 years, it would have. It just would have happened. Yep. You know what I'm saying? The streets would have been flooded just with human rights and people, and it would have been the government against the people. I'm just gonna be honest.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
The way it should be. The way it should be.
Right.
Well, so it shouldn't be, but you know.
For me, I was just really, in my opinion, I thought about my children. I thought about them. And I said, we need to calm this thing down. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what made me go and vote, because I definitely wasn't finna vote at all. You know?
Yeah, I looked at myself. I said, the sad thing is I probably would have took Bernie Sanders over Joe Biden. And that's saying something.
I know Bernie Sanders so aggravating.
But he's so aggravating and he a little too radical for me.
Yeah, he's so aggravating.
He's so aggravating, radical, like when he I
don't even have time to even listen to him. He just so
like
you know how, like, somebody, you could look at somebody and you really look at them and you feel like I'm not gonna like them, or I know I can't be friends with that person. Yeah, and I know that's sad to be saying that like that. But he just was somebody that I just looked at. Yeah. And I listened to him like one time and I just did not like what he represented. You know what I'm saying?
Cause really,
what you saying sound good, but I just don't think he was going to pull none of this shit off. Yeah. You know, you've been in the Senate for how long? And how many bills did you pass as a senator? Like the same shit you talking about, like even with Hillary. Even though her husband did all that dumb shit, right? Signed them bills,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You as a senator should have went and fought for change before your ass thought you was gonna be a president over me. That's what I felt. You get me? You just want my goddamn vote.
My thing was this. When her and Barack was running at the same time in a primary, I said you couldn't beat him. I wasn't surprised that they wasn't ready for no one female president.
But it wasn't even just a female, they didn't want her.
Yeah,
she's a liability to people. They say
what a lot of people said. She was too.
They say she's a liability. We would have been in war. Yeah, allegedly, we would have been in war. We'd have been fighting with everybody. She wanted to be a leader, so her, we'd have been into it. Putin. We'd have been into it. Japan. We'd have been into it with everybody. That's what they say.
And the ironic thing is, with Trump, we almost into it with everybody.
Shit, we are into it with everybody.
Well, ever since, I said, damn. I said,
why do you think that no one got involved when, remember the missiles and stuff was being shot back and forth with them two countries? They stepped out of that. They had to, because we got to amend fences at this point.
Yeah.
We literally got to amend fences with everybody. You to move the Jerusalem, whatever that thing is, they moved to a whole nother country.
Yeah.
The state, the capital, you moved it somewhere else.
And then what got me with Trump is how he friends with dictators like the North Korean dude, and Putin doing some foul shit. And I'm sitting here like, you a president.
But he do business in those countries.
Yeah.
So therefore, he's not finna.
He ain't finna do all that.
Yeah, he not finna do all that. That man got to win when that man was using white folks and black folks. He was trying to eat and win. He was broke, but you know how he literally wasn't broke, but he was broke in the rich man, era, bracket, right? So he had to make sure he was able to eat once he got out of office, and that he not burning no bridges. He's a businessman first, right? You know what I'm saying? So he ain't finna he not finna do none of that. But what he did was he snatched all our people out. He said, y'all have that. You know what I'm saying? He threw the turkey on the table. He threw the gravy on the table. Now y'all fix y'all food. You know what I'm saying? He didn't involve no American in none of that shit. And I'll give him that. He told him what he wasn't gonna do. He didn't help nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he made the war. He wanted the war. You know what I'm saying? Look how low he got our gas prices. Look at Biden. See how high them gas prices. That's business and money. This is, as soon as you get a Democrat back in there, everything goes skyrocket. Everything you buy. Barack was in there. Gas prices damn near $3-4, right? Look at Biden. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see how much gas we paying? Makes no sense. But I'm gonna let you go, and I'll see you Wednesday. We're gonna have a lot of fun Wednesday. We're gonna I'm gonna talk to you offline, okay? Bye. Okay.